Okay, so based on this, who won, Bacon or Berkeley's part, your claim the specifics from the text. I don't know, I guess Berkeley won because Bacon died. So the winner of the Civil War, no, of Bacon's Rebellion was Berkeley, was William Berkeley. The winner of Bacon's Rebellion was William Berkeley. He ultimately was able to deter Nathaniel Bacon's army. No, that's not what I want to say. He was ultimately able to deter Nathaniel Bacon's army. He didn't do that. He disassembled them. He was ultimately able to disassemble, disband. Did that even happen? Bacon clearly understood that conflicts among white colonists could be diffused. Well, I guess he didn't want to give them the money because he didn't want to give the indentured servants the power. And so after the rebellion, the indentured servants were no longer indentured because they couldn't be trusted. And they switched to slaves. So, but the Indians were still there. So Berkeley won because he got what he wanted. He got the land that he wanted because the indentured servants were gone. Okay, so he was ultimately able to rid Virginia of indentured slaves. He eventually was able to to rid Virginia of indentured slaves. So the winner of Bacon's Rebellion was William Berkeley. He was eventually able to accomplish his goal. It's not really his goal. He was able to fulfill his desires. That just sounds weird. He was able to dissolve his problem at the root. And he eventually was able to dissolve his problems at the roots and rid Virginia of indentured slaves. By doing this, Berkeley was able to take the land. Berkeley and his cronies were able to take the land in which they had lent to the slaves. And then the Indians were still there, so you could still trade with them. So how do I write that? By doing this, Berkeley and his cronies were able to take the land in which they had lent to the slaves. By doing this, Berkeley and his cronies were able to take the land in which they had lent to the slaves. I know what I want to say, just don't know how to say it. In addition to the abolishing of did he abolish it though? To the eliminating, in addition to the eradication of indentured slavery, Berkeley was also able to keep his ties, his economic ties with the natives intact being slaughtered by Bacon and his army. So I think I have to add quotes specifics from the text. Well, Bacon died, so I consider that losing. Because he wasn't there to fight anymore. So Berkeley dispatched a message to the king, and Bacon and his men now faced the prospect of fighting reinforcements. When he asked his followers to swear. Okay, that's like how he died. Okay, that's not happening. Berkeley was also able to keep his economic ties with the natives intact because they were no longer being slaughtered by Bacon and his army. I don't know how to write that. So in William Berkeley when Berkeley fled, when William Berkeley fled Jamestown, did he call England? Okay. He sent a message to the king to possibly have royal reinforcement help him handle the rebellion. A small ragtag, not even a word. A small army such as Daniel Bacon had no chance against